What up guys, it's your boy Renegade Sage. I'm about to give you a what if video. Actually, this is an OP, guys. I'm not sure if it will be the most epic OP in YouTube, but let's just hop into it. What if Naruto was neglected and trained by Madara and Hashirama? So guys, wanna thank you all for subscribing until we reach 312 subscribers. Let's keep it up, let's keep watching the videos until guys we reach about 400 subscribers. So here we're expecting Naruto to be neglected by his family, and he will be having two siblings, which are Menma and Kazuto. So Naruto here, he will be commanded by Indra and Hagoromo to go to Hashirama and Madara to be trained by them. So let's hop into the intro real quick and we'll be right back. That was it guys for the introduction. So let's hop into the video. What if Naruto was neglected and trained by Madara and Hashirama? Suddenly when Naruto was born, he was born the same way like all others were born, but Obito attacked so that his true mission was to extract the nine-tailed beast from Kushina so that he can attack the village, and he still succeeded, but he got his ass whooped by Minato the Yellow Flash. But Kushina was not to be the one to survive, but suddenly she needed the little bit of a chakra of the beast so that she can survive. And lucky her son Menma, the older brother of Naruto, had the sealing jutsu and the separation jutsu, and he performed it on the Nine-Tails while it was attacking the village and sealed the soul inside of Naruto and the 5% of the chakra inside of Kushina, and the 95% of the chakra, it was divided into two and sealed inside of Kazuto and Menma himself. So as Naruto was all grown up and he was 3 right now, so Naruto was walking along the streets and suddenly the villagers started beating him up, throwing fruits at him, tomatoes and all that. So when Naruto started to throw back those fruits, the villagers started attacking Naruto and beating him up. And while Minato was passing by, he saw Naruto being beaten by villagers, and he just smiled and passed by and said, "I have no son who cannot fight and doesn't have any chakra, and he carries a beast. He's not mine, so just keep doing what you're doing and leave me out of it." Suddenly Naruto felt neglected and started crying and crying. Suddenly Kurama took over Naruto, and the red aura, let's just say chakra, started flowing out of Naruto, and people were starting to be scared now. Suddenly Naruto scared everyone and he ran away. When he ran away, he came back home, but at home it was time for him to get the beating because he defended himself. Instead of him to get beaten, he defended himself and ran away. But as he got the punishment he didn't have to get, he went down to the basement where he belonged, where they said he belonged actually, because his mother started beating Naruto because he had nothing nothing which compared to Menma and Kazuto, his sister, because they were popular and everybody liked them, because Naruto carried the nine tails soul inside of him. They didn't like him, and suddenly Naruto, he was about 5. Kushina went and ate after Naruto did every chore inside of in the house actually. But when she ate, she didn't wash her plate, and she called Naruto. Naruto, I'm coming, mom. Don't call me that. I'm not your mother. I told you don't call me the mother. Then she gave Naruto a slap because she didn't like it when Naruto called her mom. So as Naruto was standing up because he was beaten and he got a slap and he fell down. As he was standing up, Kushina started shouting at Naruto, I told you to wash the plates and you did it. You said you did it. So what is this? Then Naruto started crying. No, mom. I washed it. I washed them. I did everything you asked me to. Naruto, I seen you, I'm lying. Suddenly, Minato walked into the house and found Naruto being yelled at. And Minato asked Kushina, what is wrong? Suddenly, Kushina replied, Naruto didn't do all the chores. He said he did them all, but here, there's some plates inside here. Suddenly, Naruto started defending himself and saying that he did all of them. I think mom ate, but she forgot that she ate. Suddenly, Naruto got the beating from his father, and his father sent him to the basement. Instead of him to go and play, he was sent to the basement where it was dark, and he was crying actually. So when he was 5 on his birthday, he didn't go and celebrate because his mother and father didn't like it when he comes out the basement on his birthday, because he will wish on everything, he will want everything because it's his birthday, But when it is Menma and Kazuto's birthday, because they were twins actually, when it was their birthday, Naruto was doing all the chores because Kushina started abusing him. So as he was doing the chores on Menma and Kazuto's birthday, then Minato started teaching them jutsus and fighting moves. As Naruto saw that, Menma approached Naruto and started laughing. I told you never attend my birthday because you are a loser and you will never be like me, and I'll always be stronger than you. Suddenly, Jiraiya approached the house. When he reaches the door, he started knocking and Minato came out. What is it, Jiraiya? I want to talk to Kushina and you, actually the both of you. Come with me. Suddenly, Jiraiya went with Minato inside the house, and when they went to the living room and Jiraiya started talking about the legendary child, actually the child of prophecy. As he was talking about that, Naruto heard them, but because Naruto knew that Kushina and Minato wanted to send him away from them, he knew that he got his own apartment because he overheard them. So he started packing everything in the basement, even though he couldn't see, and he accidentally touched a big fat rat, and he started screaming. As he screamed, Jiraiya asked, "What is that? Who's down there?" Suddenly, Minato acted surprised, and he went down there and started shouting, "Naruto, are you okay?" Suddenly, Naruto was surprised and not surprised because he knew that his dad was faking it. Suddenly, Naruto said, "Yeah, he's okay," and he was holding a box which held everything that he owned. So as Kushina gave Naruto the key to his apartment, he went out with Jiraiya, and Jiraiya asked, "Why are you leaving home?" Actually, Naruto replied, "My mother always abused me, so I feel like they don't like me anymore, so they got me my own apartment because they don't like me. Even my brother and sister, they call me a hero and a loser. So as that continues, Jiraiya said, "Don't worry. I'm sure when your family get the legendary child or the child of prophecy, they will change their mind and they will bring you back because they will be happy. Suddenly Naruto said, I hope so, because I would like to have a family, a normal family who will accept me the way I am. When Naruto reached his apartment, his apartment had nothing, only a bed and a window which he would look out into and see a beautiful view. When Naruto was looking out the window, he saw his family working on the road or other sidewalk, and everyone was praising them. But Kurama started talking inside of Naruto's head. God, why should they get praised while us we get hatred? Why do we deserve this? It's not my fault that I've attacked the Konoha, the village of Konoha. Why, child? Tell me. Isn't that your father, the yellow flesh, Minato? I mean the fourth Hokage. Suddenly Naruto replied, yes, that's my father. But not anymore because he doesn't love me. He doesn't like me. Why should I say he's my father? As Naruto was talking like that, Kurama suddenly took over Naruto's mind and made him to go to sleep. As he was asleep, he woke up and found himself with Kurama sitting, looking up. As they were looking up, Naruto asked, why is the sky purple? And where am I? Suddenly now Kurama answered, child, you are in my world, where I'm inside of you, sealed. This is a jutsu which you see. The purple aura, I'm not sure it has been there today, the whole day. Suddenly, the Sage of Six Paths arrived. Indra and Hagoromo came in. And suddenly, Kurama was so excited because he saw his maker, his master actually, Hagoromo, and started greeting him. Master Hagoromo, how are you? Suddenly, Naruto was amazed on how is that possible. Suddenly, Hagoromo answered because of how Naruto's face is. It's asking a question. Suddenly, Hagoromo said, I'm the one who created all the tail beasts, so don't worry. That's why he's saying I'm his master. And as Hagoromo was speaking, Indra interrupted. Come on, Hagoromo, we didn't come all this way to talk about the nine tails. So let's hop into business. Suddenly, Hagoromo told Naruto everything about the child of prophecy, and he said, Naruto, you are the child of prophecy. As Naruto heard that, he was so amazed because he was going to be stronger than his brothers who took him as a loser, as a weirdo. as Naruto heard that Indra and Hagoromo said, "You be trained by Hashirama and Madara. They are our host. They carry everything that we carry instead of the Rinne, Sharingan, and the Renegon. But Madara can awake the Renegon. So just go to them or talk to them because we are the same." As Naruto heard that, he woke up really quickly and he found himself generating the red and purple chakra. Somehow he doesn't know how to control it, but he could defend himself now. If a person throws a fist or anything which was intended to hurt Naruto, it wouldn't even dare to reach Naruto because now he has the instinct of control, the instinct of fighting, but he doesn't know how to control it. So guys, this is it for the video. Just subscribe and comment down below if you need part 2. Rengon Sage out.